Hey, it's Salute here. Thank you for listening to my story. If you like it, please hit the like button and subscribe so we can go on more adventures together. And if you want more stories that aren't available on YouTube, please consider supporting me on Patreon. Now, let's begin. Oh, okay. I have no idea why there were such convenient and safe rooms to rest before this long, dark, spooky hallway in front of an enormous, terrifying door. But I feel good. I mean, as good as I can before we confront one of the most dangerous, evil necromancers in the entire empire. Drago the Untamed. You know, on the brief it says he files his teeth to points. I know. We will bring a lot of good to the world when we vanquish him. But there's also a lot of zeros on his bounty, and let's be honest, neither of us would be here otherwise. It's not our job to take him down. The necromancy school doesn't do enough to keep their students in check. No, really, I mean it. How many corpses has he raised? Right. Focus. Right, you are entirely correct. I'm getting myself wound up, and the fight hasn't even started yet. How are you feeling? You seemed restless before I took watch. Did you have poor dreams? I'm not stalling. Okay, yes, I am stalling a little, but just look at this door. It's huge. Does he have a dragon in there? Why does the door need to be so big? And it's covered in gloomy-looking skulls. Ugh, I know. And we scouted for hours yesterday and we couldn't find another way in. It has to be a head-on confrontation. I hate that. And you're right again. We've worn down his defenses, defeated his lieutenants and his puzzles, and this is the last place he feels safe. Because we came into his house and we looted it as we should. Yes, he is hiding from us. I hate it when you're right. Ugh, that bounty for his signet ring better be worth it. Hey, wait, you're going in? I need a second. I'm not scared. I'm not scared of any necromancer or dungeon. You know that. Look, we could die, and we're pretty strong adventurers with some fancy weapons. If we get raised against our will, it would really be an asset to this necromancer. He could use us to cause all kinds of destruction. And that's not even what's scaring me, but it should be. I just... Dying It's sort of hitting me, not in a fearful way, in a regretful way. We've had an amazing few months together, and the thought of it all ending just breaks my heart. Remember our first dungeon? When you grabbed me after I fell into that quicksand? Yeah, well, I've never forgotten it. I thought I saw the gods, and then you lifted me up with one arm, like it was nothing. Yes, and then I was cleaning sand out of my armor for weeks. I know, I'm not just reminiscing. And staring down the door of an insanely evil necromancer at the end of a massive dungeon, it doesn't make me nostalgic. I'm trying to tell you something. Oh, look, let me put it this way. Do you have any regrets? You know, something that's been eating at you before we risk life and limb? You're not even considering the possibility of death, are you? That we could perish here. I don't know if that's confidence or arrogance, but I kind of admire it. You know, we've stepped over the bones of a lot of adventurers on the way here. Yeah? Oh, you're gonna be serious. Well, this is gonna be good. I'm listening. Tell me what you regret then, partner. Not having a second helping of dessert before we left the tavern. It was just a lemon cheesecake. It's hardly worth regret at the end of a dungeon. Okay, well, yes, it was an exceptionally well done lemon cheesecake. But it didn't even have whipped cream. Come on, I'm trying to be serious here. This isn't working. Look, I have regrets, okay? And since I took that late watch last night and there's a chance we might both die, you're gonna listen to me. Yeah, I am super bossy right now. This is important, and sometimes I think you like getting me angry. I'm hopelessly in love with you. No, I'm not repeating myself. I said what I said. And if I died without saying it, I'd be filled with regret in the afterlife. I'm not joking. Love. Like romantic love. Yeah, like the joining of two souls that they talk about at weddings and funerals. That kind of love. And I can't stop thinking about it. Thinking about you. When I took watch last night, I kept looking at you while you slept. You look like an angel when you sigh in your sleep and your hair falls into your face. It's like you take my breath away. How long have I felt like this? Since our first dungeon together. I can't explain it. It's hard to articulate. Every time we're together, I can't stop staring at you. At the parts of you that poke out from your armor, your neck, your jawline, your ungloved hands. It's like my eyes want you just as much as I do. Oh, you noticed? I'm glad. That means you're not thick. Look, this is hard to talk about. I've never been in love before. But when we're close, it's like my tongue swells up and my brain dies, and I can't get out even the most basic thought. You shut me down and shut me up for reasons I can't understand. Being around you makes me feel like I'm going crazy, even when you're not teasing me to wind me up. And I have gone crazy, if I'm being honest. Remember when that merchant in the capital winked at you and cut you a great deal on those potions? I know I brushed it off in the moment, but I thought about that for weeks. I was sick with jealousy. I kept agonizing over it and grinding my teeth, replaying the interaction in my head over and over again. How come it was so easy for her to flirt with you? But I couldn't say more than 2 words to you unless it was about collecting a bounty. I've been wrestling with these feelings for so long, and I just wanted to bare my heart to you. To see if there was even a chance you felt the same way before we push open that door. Before we look death in the face and try to make the world better. Yeah, this has been on my mind for a while. Why do you ask? It is possible that I have gone over this speech a few times in my head. I'm known to do that. What are you getting at? You heard me practicing. You heard last week? While I was brushing my teeth at the inn? I thought you went downstairs to get more cheesecake. Is that why you cuddled up to me when we made camp? I thought my heart was going to explode. Why didn't you say anything? Because you thought it was a great speech. Okay, that's fair. It was pretty good, right? But I have to know. Do you feel the same way? You do? Oh, by the gods. Oh, you could tell when that merchant flirted with you too. The one that got me so jealous. Because you didn't feel anything when she winked at you. Wow. You know, when we finish mopping the floor with this evil necromancer, I'm gonna send that merchant a fruit basket. Yeah, you bet. I'm feeling confident now. We're going to win this fight for sure. There's no way I'm dying now that I have you. We've always been an unstoppable duo, and now we're a pair in love. I'm living forever. Or like a really long time. Get over here. I'm hugging you even with our armor on. Wow, you smell good. Okay. Okay, we'll hug once more once we beat this necromancer up and cash in that bounty. I bet he's shaking in his black boots. Come on, let's draw our weapons and go kick some butt. The world awaits. The end.